G'day, it's Mark and welcome back to the channel. And in this episode, we take another look at yesteryear with a Melford Ford used car ad. And you can see the variety of cars, the prices they were asking back in the day. And wouldn't it be nice to be able to buy those cars and in that condition for the money they're asking? It'd be terrific. But anyway, let's take a look. Okay, so first cab off the rank is a 69 ZC Fairlane V8, so it'd be a 302. And you can see the weekend price there was $2,995. So for a 3-year-old car, that would have been a pretty good deal, I reckon. Next, we've got a ZB Fairlane, 1969, so the last of the ZBs. Again, only a 3-year-old car. This would be a 6-cylinder column shift manual, so it'd be a custom. One owner, white with maroon trim with only 24,000 miles. That's $2,390. Next up is the XY Fairmonts, probably ex-Ford company cars or demos, $3,190. 250 4.1 cubic inch auto radio heater, current model, save hundreds. Yeah, imagine what it'd be worth today. A lot more than that. Then you go the previous generation Falcon XW 500, 69 and 70 model, so what, 2 to 3 years old, and pretty good value, $1,790, and they had 6 to choose from. I love those Fairmont hubcaps. I believe they're actually Mustang hubcaps. Then you got a 7-year-old Ford Cortina sedan, one owner, very low miles, green with matching interior, sold and serviced by this dealership since new, so $1,090. It's actually quite a bit of money, I think, for the age of the vehicle compared to some of the others. Here's an interesting one, a Ford Capri. It's 2 years old, so it's a pretty late model car, 5,000 miles. I don't know if it'd be a demo or an ex-Ford car, but it's a GT V6 3-litre. No price, but saves hundreds. Then here's a list of used cars. A 70 Ford Galaxy LTD, I've got one of those. $5,890, quite a bit of money. Some XW Falcon utes, 5 to choose from. $1,690. A 69 Morris, 1300 auto sedan, $1,690. That seems to be a popular price. 69 Ford Cortina, 1600 sedan, 4 on the floor, $1,690. HT Kingswood, sedan, automatic, $1,890. Then 69 Falcon XW 500 station wagons, 3 to choose from, $2,100. So wagons were a good used car, I think, back in the day. 68 Fairlanes ZB 500 V8, so it would have been a 302, $2,790. And then you've got a 68 Austin 1800, for $1,390. And this would be a nice car, a 68 Premier HK V8 automatic for $2,190. And then car of the year, a VE Valiant Regal for $1,790. A 66 Pontiac Parisian for $2,590. They were assembled in Australia from kits from Canada. 65 Ford Falcon XP Deluxe Auto for $1,190. And then a 65 HD Premier. That wasn't a very popular car as a used car because of the design or the styling. That was $1,190. Next up was XW Falcon 500 Auto Station Wagon, 6-cylinder, automatic, radio heater, demister, green with black trim, low miles for $2,390. Again, the wagons seem to hold their value very well. Then an HR Holden Special Sedan. This is the one that came after the HD. They sort of softened the design a little bit. I prefer the HD, actually. Seychelles blue with a immaculate matching interior. Ideal family car, spotless inside and out for $1,290. Personally, I would have taken the HD Premier. Here's a really nice car, a ZC Fairlane 351. That had the high output engine in the ZC model. Sparkling red Duco with a black interior. $3,190. Really terrific car, ZC. It's in my top three all-time favourite Fairlanes, and my brother had a ZC 351 that I was allowed to drive when he was on his honeymoon, and gee, I had a lot of fun with that car. Here's a picture of it, actually, from back in the day in his light blue wedding outfit. Here's a very unusual car, a 71 Honda 1300 Coupe, 2,490, quite a bit of money, that's only a year old. 70 Fairmont XW V8 automatic wagon, really desirable car, $2,790. 1970 Falcon XW V8 302 auto, a ute. Wow, that's very rare and desirable. No price on that, so it must be inquire within. I'd say that'd be at a premium, that car. Another VE Valiant, $1,565. 68 Falcon XR Utility, one owner, $1,295. That'd be a nice vehicle. 66 Galaxy, that would have been at $390. One owner with only 40,000 miles, $2,360. That'd be a really nice car. 66 Fairmont automatic sedan, $1,290. I'd say that'd be an XP based on the price. And a 63, I don't know why the 2 years are in there, Falcon XL Deluxe sedan, $490. That's basically just a cheap used car that's 8 years old, something like that. And mini vans, little minis, 2 in stock, low mileage, from $790, little mini delivery vans, BMC. Next up is Land Crab, Austin 1800. They actually drive quite well. I drove an auto one years and years ago, a brown one, $995. They were made British Motor Corporation. They were made just off South Dowling Street, just near Sydney, Sydney City, back in the day. Reasonably popular car. Then Falcon XT sedan, so 68 model, so 4 years old, 8 to choose from. Full warranty, all one-owner cars, $1,490. I'm sure my brother would love to buy one of those. Preferably a V8, but these look like they'd all be 6 cylinders for that price. Then XR Falcon sedans, good-looking car. Radio heater demister, $1,090. Nice colour choices, dark green, that was a great colour, and maroon, which is like a burgundy, and ivory, which is just white, basically. But, gee, good value, $1,090 for an XR Falcon. Okay, back into the used car listings. Austin Kimberley, which was an Australian unique, I guess, modernisation of the Austin 1800, $2,175. Weren't that popular as a new or used car. 70 Mazda Coupe, $2,190. I think this shows also the relatively high value of small, beginning of the Japanese car invasion, replacing, English cars which had dominated the small car market in Australia. 69 and 70 ZC Fairlane 351 V8s, $2,990. Terrific cars, as I said before. 69 and 70 XW Falcon Utes, ex-government, $1,690. Great value for a cheap ute if you needed a workhorse. 69 Datsun 1600 sedans are a popular car, $1,725. 69 Toyota Corolla sedan, again, another popular little car, made by AMI, Australian Motor Industries, out of Bertie Street, Port Melbourne, $1,625. And then Toyota Corolla wagons, relatively rare car back in the day, $595. 67 Volkswagen Combi panel van, that'd be worth a bit of money these days, $1,295. 67 Rambler American sedan, really nice looking car, I think, back in the day, very modern for its time, $1,495. A premium compact American car, again assembled by Australian Motor Industries in the same plant as the Toyotas and Triumphs and other cars, $1,495. 62 EJ Special Wagon, $795. and a 61 Holden EK Special for $495. Very basic used car transportation. Then you've got a 2-year-old 70 Toyota Corolla SE sedan, again made by Australian Motor Industries in Port Melbourne in Victoria. 4 on the floor, $1,625. As I said, even though they were assembled in Australia, it was part of that Japanese car invasion where they became very, very popular, as they did in the US and other parts of the world. Ford Falcon XP Deluxe Sedan, Car of the Year, Wheels Car of the Year. Good used car and quite a desirable car, new and used, $995. Personally, I would have spent another maybe $100 and I would have got an XR. I think that would have been a better deal. Then you've got a Holden HT V8 Premier Sedan, white over burgundy with claret trim. I like the word claret. It sounds very upmarket. Low mileage, radio heater, power front disc brakes, $2,575. I guess you could have that or maybe an older, albeit 4 years older, Ford Galaxy with 40,000 miles, one owner for about the same price. Which one would you guys rather have? The 70 Holden, which would be, 2 years old, or a 6-year-old Ford Galaxy? Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode on the Melford Ford used car ads from back in the day, 1972. So some fairly new cars for some, for very decent money. Obviously, people earned a lot less money back in those days, but wouldn't it be nice to go back in a time machine and be able to buy those cars for those sort of prices now, and also with the condition they would have been, 3, 4, 5-year-old cars, they would have been in really nice condition as well. So if you did enjoy the episode, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. It doesn't cost a cent. Please also share on your social media, Facebook, forums, car clubs, that type of thing. You can hit the hype button as well. That just means more car enthusiasts get to see the content as a recommendation. And above all, please subscribe with the bell notification, and that way you'll be notified when new episodes are released. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.